Hey, what's up everyone? I'm getting ready to work one of my boarding and training dogs, and I thought I would just flip on the camera and give you a few tips throughout. What I'm going to be doing today is working on teaching this dog to stay on this dog bed. I've done a couple lessons with her, but nothing too much, so she really doesn't have a good stay on it, so let's see how she does. First thing that I want to do is get the puppy good about going onto the dog bed. And how I do that is just teach the puppy to follow food. So get her interested in it. Good. And I typically just kind of raise it up so she goes into a sit there. Okay. Once your puppy is following the food onto the bed, okay, nice and easy, you can start to slowly work on fading that food lure out of your hand. So here, I'm not going to put the food in my hand. Good. And then I feed from the pouch. Okay, or your pocket. All right, so that becomes your hand signal. So that you can just point, good, and feed. Okay, once the dog is doing that well, we can start to add in the cue, whether it be bed or place. I'm going to be using place, so I'm going to say the command place, and then I'm going to follow with that hand signal. Place, good, and feed. Okay. And I'm using okay to let the dog know that she can come off the bed. You can use whatever release cue that you want. Free, all done, whatever. I'm just going to be using okay. Place. Good. So she's doing that nice and easy. Now I'm going to go ahead and start to add in the stay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put a leash on her, because that's going to help me give her some information back when she steps off of it. You'll see what I do. So I'm going to go ahead and tell her, stay. So all I did there was just say, I just made a little noise with my mouth. Okay, you could use nope, whatever it means, whatever you want to use, but it just means to the dog that that's incorrect at this time. I'm not saying that the dog can never come off the bed, just not after I tell the dog to stay or place. Stay. Start off real easy. Just a short second stay. Good. Stay. Increase my distance a little bit. Come back to her. And feed, good. And now she's had a little bit of foundation. If you're a puppy, they may come right off really quickly, so you may want to feed a little bit more, or you're going to be putting the dog back. Stay. If they lay down, that's a very good time to go ahead and feed, because that's ultimately what I want in the future, is for the dog to just go over here and chill out. Stay. Now what I'm going to do is change up the picture to the dog, so I'm going to just have a seat. And this is a lot of times when the dog will break, because a lot of times if you've been starting out with a real basic stay, you're probably just kind of standing and walking away from the dog. So you want to change up that picture. And you can see that she's doing well. And I take the dog back. Stay. So one thing that you'll notice there is I did not say and redirect the dog back with the command place or the hand signal. I just took her back. Stay. Now I'm going to go back and feed because she is successful. Stay. And what I'll do is I'll work on increasing the length of time that she can stay for. And as she gets better, I will work also on increasing the amount of time in between those food treats that I'm bringing back to her. Good. Stay. And sometimes I'll just feed and lure the dog into that down. Okay. And there's the release. Let's do it one more time. Stay. And so with your dog, when you're practicing the stay, you can work on increasing the length of time, increasing your distance away from your dog, and then start to add in various things that may be distracting to your dog, whether it be knocking on your front door. You can toss a little bit of food out, so let's see how she does with that. She did well. She's eyeing it. And she's doing well with that, so I'm going to go back and feed. Good. And release. I want to make that release nice and super clear. See how I'm doing that? Using that leash. As I say, or nope, whatever you want to use. Good girl. All right, just a few simple tips if you want to start to work on teaching your dog to stay on the bed. Try to incorporate the tips that I showed you, and hopefully you should start to see some real progress here in just maybe a few days. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in another one.